Whew. All right. Want to see something cool? Today we're gonna take this photo and make it into this. So today we're taking a look at infrared photography, and specifically ways to mimic infrared photography without having to buy an expensive infrared camera, expensive filter sets, all that jazz. You don't need to buy Kodak Aerochrome, which is a film stock that mimics infrared photography. You're gonna be able to do all of this with just the click of a button. So what is infrared photography? Infrared photography captures light spectrums that you typically can't see with a normal human eye. And what it does is, in all essence, it changes the green hues into more vibrant reds and pinks and makes it look otherworldly, to be honest. One of the most famous infrared photographers, he's a pioneer, an Irish pioneer. His name is Richard Moss. He's very famous for capturing the conflict in the Democratic Republic of Congo using infrared photography. These are a couple stills from his work. Yeah, let me tell you, this stuff's crazy. So anyways, you don't have to buy a crazy infrared photography camera. You don't need any sort of crazy filters. You can all do this with a click of a button nowadays. Thank God for technology. I'm gonna show you the step-by-step process on how to mimic infrared photography in Photoshop specifically. And then once you do it, you can go ahead and export that photo into Lightroom and do whatever adjustments you need to do. However, I've actually developed a set of presets that allow you to do this with just a click of the button. This preset pack contains 4 presets and a camera profile that you can go ahead and load up in Lightroom. Go ahead and put it on any photo you've taken previously, and it'll transform it into these infrared mimicked photography styles. And it can honestly change the way that you sort of edit your photos, and it can really re-inspire you to edit old photos as well. I'll go ahead and link that below. It'll be in my description. That is the best way that you can support me as a creator, by purchasing the preset pack. And go ahead, if you can, at the very least, please subscribe, like this video, comment, share it with your friends, turn on post notifications, all that good jazz. It always helps me, it helps the channel a lot, and I really appreciate it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into Photoshop. Cue the shutter thing. So once you have your photo loaded up into Adobe Photoshop, I'm using Adobe Photoshop 2020. I should update, I know, don't say anything please. Go ahead and duplicate this photo. You can do this 2 ways. You can either hold down Option, click and drag, or you can right click and just click duplicate layer. Name it whatever. I'm just gonna name this duplicate. All right. Once you have your duplicated layer, all you're gonna do is invert it. You can do this 2 ways. You can either press Command I, or again, you can go to Image, Adjustments, Invert, same thing. The next step is that on your duplicated layered image, you're gonna go ahead and click from normal, change the blending mode all the way down to color. All right, this is gonna change it to a wacky hue. Don't worry, there's a couple more steps. Next thing you're gonna do is go to your adjustments, go ahead and click channel mixer. And the first step is on the red output channel, you're gonna change this 100 into 0. And then on the blues, you're gonna change this to 100. All right, next step, on the same channel mixer, go ahead and change to the blue. Change the blues now from 100 to 0, and then change the reds to 100. Essentially, you're inverting it. All right, at this point, you can already tell there's a huge difference from our original photo. You can now tell that the greens specifically have changed to this interesting kind of pinkish hue. But we want a little more vibrancy, right? We want to actually sell this effect. So one more thing you got to do, go to Adjustments, click Hue and Saturation. Instead of twiddling around with the master, go to just the reds and change the saturation, bump it up. And you can tell, wow, that's really increasing the saturation of just the reds here. And alternatively, you can actually change the hue. You can change this to more of a purple pinkish hue. You could move more towards yellow. I kind of like this really pink, hence the pink in the background today, the pink infrared look of this image. Now you're gonna say, whoa, hold up. Look at his face. It looks kind of green. That's not right. All right, I got you. Go from the reds now to the yellows and change the hue, reinstate his human-like qualities. And look, if you change this down, back down to a little more orange, now once you change the hue down a little bit, you can tell that he's looking more human, a little more natural, and just the background has now changed from this pretty bland green, natural, forest here to this crazy alien sort of Mars looking, I don't know why we say Mars when it looks like alienish, but anyways, it looks crazy. And this is all done with 3 simple steps. You can go ahead now and go ahead and export this file, save as a JPEG, import it into Lightroom, do your normal Lightroom sort of tweaks and whatever you want to do with it, and you can achieve this look that way. So yeah, that was a quick and easy way to go ahead and mimic infrared photos. And again, I'll have the preset pack that I developed below. It's really easy. Click of a button, you can change your photos drastically. You can go ahead and put on this in a .cube file and put it on your videos even and make it look, you could transform videos too, which is crazy. Again, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching till the end. Please follow me on Instagram. I'll link that below. It's @GakuYen. Go ahead and like, subscribe. I really appreciate it. Comment, turn on post notifications, all that good jazz. And stay tuned. I'll be posting very regularly, usually twice a week. So yeah, thanks a lot, and I'll see you guys in the next one.